Array is a way to group the number of items into a larger unit. Hello guys, welcome to my channel Techno Mintra. This is Ankita. Today we are going to learn about Java arrays. What is basically array? An array is a collection of variables of the same type that are referenced by a common name. You are thinking, what is this complex Java array? Till now we have learned in Java to assign variables and to initialize value to them. Now we have to learn that how we can assign many variables and many elements and then initialize the value to them if they have the same data type. For example, we need to accept marks of 50 students of each subject. It will be very tough to every time enter the marks of each student, like for English, for maths, for Hindi. So what we do is we initialize a variable which store all the English marks, all the computer marks, or maybe all the maths marks of all the students. We don't need to initialize every time one student with all the marks or something like that. So basically, and then if we have to calculate the average. So basically, array is a collection of variables of a same data type. For example, if they are of integer value, if they are of name, a string, or maybe float. So a collection of variables of the same data type that are referenced by a common name. I just show you a simple example. Over here I have told you about that same, only the collection of items and the value of data type. Basically it is a memory where the data is stored. Okay. Each memory location of array can only store one value, and the value stored in the memory is known as the element of array. The element is written in the square brackets, that is known as subscript, index or indices. It basically starts from 0 to size -1, and basically the size over here is the length -1. I just show you over here. This is the array, that is memory locations. There is 0 over here, 0, 1, 2 and 3. The memory location divided into 4 parts. Basically it will start from 0, 1, 2 and 3. So this is size -1. So actually it is, the size is 4. So it is 4 minus 1. So it will go from 0 till 4 minus 1, that will be 3. So over here, how to declare a array? It will be same like how we used to do for the variable. Like we will write type variable name equal to value. So over here the type, the array name followed by square brackets is equal to new type and size. So over here int marks in the brackets equal to new int 20. So we have to store the 20 marks of any students or 20 marks of any subject. So over here I can tell you that there are basically two types of array. One is one dimensional and another one is two dimensional. One dimensional works on a single row, whereas two dimensional it works when we have rows as well as column. That is, if we, like how we have learned in maths, there are matrices, so it has rows as well as column, but we'll be discussing about this later. Right now we'll be discussing about one dimensional array. So basically for creating the array, I have told you right now, like type, then data type and then value. So over here int brackets you can write down just after the type also, or even after the variable also, both way it will work. In the brackets 1 2 3 4 5 6, and for example for strings, so again x equal to, so strings they are written in double quotes. So over here I am writing the animal names, cat, dog and rat. Moving on to the next slide, we have created the array. Now how we can access it? So we'll write down, first line will be like how we have initialized the value and declared the value. So for accessing it, we'll write down system.out.println. For example, I want to retrieve the value cat, so it is at position 0. I told you that array it start from index 0, so it is 0, 1, 2. So x0 when we'll write, cat will be printed on the screen. Now the next is, if we want to change the value of array in the middle of our code. So this is the array, like I want this x0, that is index 0 value from cat to be changed into a ball. So system.out.println x0. So now when we'll print for the next time, so it will print ball over here. Okay, I'll be showing it through a code. So basically now how we can print that how much is the length of the array. For that, this is the declaration and the value. So system.out.println x.length. So x.length is now when we are referring to the length, it will start from 1. So it is 1, 2 and 3. So the length will be printed as 3. When we are learning in the terms of like how we can assess the value, so it will be index 0, 1, 2, but in the length it will be counted from 1 itself. So it will be 1, 2 and 3. Now let me explain you one code over here. So basically in this, what I am doing is I am initializing some variables and I am just printing the length, and I am just printing those variables. So let me show it in the NetBeans. I have opened this. So over here I will be just writing public static I hope everyone knows about this. So basically over here I am initializing a variable say 3 value. Okay, so we don't need to write down a. So over here the very first line what we have done, I have written that new in 3 values. So now I am over here, I am initializing the value for the second. It will be, or we should actually start from array 0. So like this I have done. Now in order to print the value, I told you we have to write down the for loop because they are not single values. So int I equal to 0. So it will be running till the length. So a dot length. Yeah, I have told you right now the method. So like this, and then okay. So this is basically a code where I initialize 3 values and I am going to print all of them. Now let's run and see what will be the output. Over here I run the for loop and I am printing all the value one by one. So let's see. So over here you can see 4, 3 and 4. They all are printed till the end. So it will start from 0 till a dot length. So first I equal to 0 till a dot length, that so it will go from 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So this is the way how you can print the value of the array. In the next video we'll be learning more about the arrays, and we'll be learning more codes about how to copy the elements, how we can basically ascending and descending of the arrays, we can find out the length, and even we can even learn about the sorting and all those things. So today we'll be learning about only about what is the basic of the arrays, how we can print the length, how we can assess the element, how we can print the length and all those things. So thanks for viewing my channel, and please view my next video that will be about all these Java array codes. So once again, thanks for viewing my channel. Thank you.